she suddenly got a rash. Quick, take the medicine. Quick, quick, quick. That's it, actually so gross. And she's supposed to keep her goddess image as well. Hey guys, I'm Nana. Welcome to my channel. This is my very first Sims series, and honestly, it's the longest legacy I have ever played in The Sims 4. I started this whole thing when I bought my first DLC, Get Famous. This story is about Nana and this very mysterious Korean guy, Ji-hoon. But before we get into the drama, you need to understand the Bieber family. Trust me, nothing will make sense without this. If you have played Get Famous, you will know Throne Bailey. Global superstar, massive mansion, fame everywhere. But relationship-wise, yeah, not great. He was married and still ended up divorced. After that, he left the whole celebrity world behind and met someone completely different. Haley, a genius scientist, alien tech, zero drama. Basically, the opposite of him. They got married and made one decision that changed everything. Every child would take her surname, Bieber. And just like that, this family was born. But Haley's research, not normal. Suddenly, the whole bloodline became fast learners, weird long life, and very high fertility. They had a daughter, Kelsey Bieber. She grew up on a film set thanks to her dad being a global star, and later married a film director, Manu. But Kelsey followed her mom. She became a scientist, focused on one thing, living longer. By the time she figured it out, she was too old to use it. So she passed down to her son. And that's when everything went mad. Zach Bieber, the one who built the entire celebrity dynasty. Actor, singer, pianist, basically mixed out everything. He even taught his kids and grandkids music himself. So now the whole family is talented. He married Carly, a personal reimager. They met at school, fell in love, and had 12 kids. Yeah, 12. Of course, fame, money, and never aging. But somehow they stayed together and even had one last baby, Jax. So now we have got this situation. Nana is in uni and her uncle is a baby. Please make it make sense. But if Zach is the foundation of the dynasty, then his son Chester is where everything goes completely off the rails. Chester Bieber is a silver screen icon, top of his career, smartest in the family, but with two fatal flaws. He still thinks and he cannot stop cheating. He doesn't just have relationships, he has entire parallel lives. One of the most important women in his life is Ayaka, a background actor. At first, she was just attracted to his rich boy celebrity energy. Even being the other woman didn't bother her. Eventually, Chester made her the main partner. But of course, nothing in this family ever stays simple. Later, Ayaka gets hit by a voodoo curse and ends up involved with other Bieber members. At this point, the relationship becomes fully broken. Literally a broken engagement situation. Chester and Ayaka have multiple children, including Alfredo, a theater actor who is surprisingly grounded compared to the rest of the family. And there's Aileen, Lucas, Willow, Nicholas. Nicholas is the sitcom star whose mother is actually Miko. And Nicholas, a child whose entire identity is basically a mystery. Alfredo marries Yao, a woman with an unknown background but famous for one thing. She's extremely unfaithful, and Alfredo completely unaware. Outside of Ayaka, Chester also had a relationship with Makulo, He also had ties with Annika, and on top of that, there are even Korean celebrity connections. Chester is basically a human definition of messy timeline. Zach's other children all took completely different paths. Cherish became a politician and community organizer. Kara and Camilla stay in the entertainment world. Cordell went the opposite direction entirely, becoming a criminal kingpin. He married Mikko. Together they even bought Judith Ward's mansion. And after they move in, nobody has seen Judith Ward since. And nobody dares to ask. Other siblings include Colin, an actor with a complicated and unstable relationship history. Chandler, who married a school principal before he passed away, leaving 3 daughters. Cody, a freelance programmer with a writer partner. Carly, continuing scientific work. Louis, becoming a detective, later falling out with his brother due to jealousy. And Jess, still a baby, somehow surviving the chaos. And now, we finally reach the main story. Nana's father, Fong, is a general practitioner. Short temper, intense personality, but deeply obsessed with his wife. Nana's mother, Alexandria, was originally a historian who later became a line cook, chasing her own dream instead of staying in the academia. Together, they have 7 children, and every single one is a different kind of problem. The eldest, Forrest, becomes a national leader, inspired by his aunt Cherish, and marries Emily, a self-made silver screen icon. But Emily has no idea that Forrest has a secret child with Ayaka, who is being raised by Ayaka. Nobody knows. Felicia becomes a future trader, but struggling with body image and relationship pressure. And ironically, she was a former athlete. Ashley works in NGO fundraising while secretly falling for her sister's boyfriend. Felicity follows politics, and Preston studies nursing but has serious future disaster energy written over him. And finally, Nana. She is a nursing student and a rising star. Because of her family name, she can literally post once and go viral instantly. Deep down, she wants to be a superstar like her grandfather, but her father wants her to stay in medical field. So she pushed toward becoming a midwife. At nursing school, she meets Young, a Korean student. Through him, she meets Gon, an artist critic, and Ji-hoon, a mysterious man with no job, but somehow unlimited money and constant luxury dinners. And that's when things start to feel suspicious, because nothing in these families is ever simple. And Nana's try to balance between study and fame is the only normal child in the entire family. And this is my longest Sims legacy ever. A world built on an celebrity bloodlines and absolute chaos. There are still so many secrets left. Stay tuned.